Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to create a storyboard using PBS Learning Media. So I'm already logged into my account and I'm going to go up here to Dashboard and Tools. Once I'm in my tools, I can select Storyboard here at the bottom. And I can create a class storyboard. So a storyboard is a great way to present information to your students, whether you want them to view it in the classroom or if you want them to maybe view it at home as a homework assignment. The only caution there is that not all students may have access to the internet, so you will need to find a different way for those students to access the information if that's the case. So the first thing I'll do is create a title. So let's say I'm going to create a storyboard about the moon. Once you scroll down here, you can see that there are several areas where you can add text, you can add media, and you can also add clip art. So the first thing I'm going to do is add my title at the top of my storyboard. Again, this is the moon. And once I add the title, I can also change, I'm going to go ahead and center it. I change the size of the font. And I will go ahead and change the type of font as well as the color to personalize it. Okay, so we have the moon. Now from there you can search media that you would like to add. So in this case, I have already gone and saved some videos that I found. You can also search here the entire PBS Learning Media site for other videos if you haven't already searched and marked some for favorites. I'm going to go ahead and add this video of the moon. So we click in the box here at the top and add selected video. So now you can see it pops up here. You can also add text if there's specific information that you want your students to know about the moon. I went ahead and copied some text and I'll paste it there. Now say I don't want to add any more text and I would rather they view another video. There's this text box here that I can go ahead and delete. And then if you scroll up here to the top, you can add more text boxes, you can add clip art, and you can add media. So maybe I want to add more media. So I click that, and then our media box pops up here in the middle, so you can reposition it wherever you like it to go. And I'm going to go back to favorites, I'm going to add this other video, the tour of the moon. So once I've done that, maybe there's some clip art that I want to add. So here you click add clip art, and then you can search. Now there are several different options for clip art. Unfortunately, just by searching through it, there is also a lot lacking. So I'm not always able to find what I would like to use depending on the subject matter. That is one downfall that I have seen using this site. I don't believe that there's a way that you can upload your own photos to your storyboard rather than using their clip art. So for this case, I'm going to go ahead and choose this clip art photo so that I can show you how it works. It may not be one that I would typically use, but just so that you can see how it works. And then you can also resize it if it's too big or too small and personalize it the way that you would like for it to go, and you can move it. So the last thing I'm going to show you how to do is to add a background. So we click here to add background, and then you can search. You can also search by name. So in this case, I'll put in moon, and there are a few different options for that theme. So again, click in the bubble at the top, add that to my storyboard. So now I'm going to say I am done with this storyboard, but before I save it and share it with my students, I'm going to preview it to see what it looks like and make sure that it includes everything that I would like for it to have. So this is my storyboard. Let's say I'm happy with the way that it turned out, so I'm going to return to edit mode, save it again, and share it. Now, once I hit share, I will get a little pop-up box here, and you have the option to email this URL code to your storyboard to your students or to their parents. The other option is you can always copy this and paste it maybe onto a classroom web page if you have a classroom web page, and assign it that way. So whatever works for your classroom. Now the last thing that I want to show you is that you can actually have your students create a storyboard as well as an assignment. So if you go back to storyboards in your tools, you see here you can assign a student storyboard. So let's click here. And again, you can create a title. Let's say rather than me making a storyboard about the moon to share with them, I want them to make a storyboard about the moon. So you put your title, you can add instructions. These are very basic instructions. This is where you're going to want to put any sort of criteria. If there's a certain number of sentences that you want them to include in their text, if there's a certain number of videos or clip art, that's where you can include all of that criteria so that they know exactly what to do. Once you're happy with your instructions and you're ready to assign it, you go ahead and click the privacy box and save the assignment. Once the assignment has been saved, you can look here in your storyboard assignments. Now I've already created one about the moon previously, but this is the one that I just created. If you click this plus box here, you will get another link, and so this is the link to the assignment. Or at this point, your students should have their own PBS Learning Media account, and when they have their own account, actually I think I have one open here, you can see here they can enter a code. And so once they have this assignment code here, so dog 603, they can enter that code here and go to that assignment. So now you can see the assignment pops up here. They can put their name and they can create the assignment. The directions are right here. Create a storyboard about the moon. So again, more specific directions would be helpful. But for the sake of time, those are my instructions for today. And then they can go ahead and create it. Once they create it, they can save it, and the teacher will be able to view what they have created. So that is all on storyboards today. If you have more, if you want to see another demo, there's a link here to see another demo and to read the FAQs if you're still unclear about how this portion of the website works.